here to inform you good about this circumstance. Present to you a shocking truth about the video call lesson. My name is Joshua Parker, and welcome to
Lectures.
My name is Joshua Parker, and welcome to Lectures. So my name is Joshua Parker, and one moment. Welcome to Lectures. Everyone, we did it. We are surviving this big bad boy coronavirus pandemic. Or can I please say the coronavirus? The virus is nearly going away, so we're going back to school, we're going back to face-to-face lessons, but we are going to review everything that we have done from the online lessons. Because if we're going back to pandemic again, we have to be prepared. As always, be prepared for the online lessons. Let's begin. Surprisingly, video calls already existed before iPhones, iPads, iPods, MacBooks, Galaxy, or any small talking boxes were invented. There was already video calls before this. You don't believe me? It already existed during the 1870s. It was used to be called the video conferencing. I don't want to waste too much time about this information, but I wanted to talk about this because I'm all about the originality. Later on, it developed and made many apps that had something to do with video calls, including Facetime, KakaoTalk, Skype, Messenger, all these kind of apps that we all use commonly today. The most common app that people use in education is Zoom. But what other things do you need before you're preparing for a video call lesson? To prepare a video call lesson, I would suggest you to buy a tripod. Be it a nice, slim, sexy ass tripod. If you don't have a tripod, use your music stand. If you don't have a music stand, use a homeless man. Of course, when you're preparing for online lessons, because it's online, you definitely need a really good internet. Because in Australia, their internet is too fucking bad over here because the internet is too damn slow. No one considers this internet connection seriously. Anyways, you need a good internet connection. Wherever you need to go, just strangle one of the workers there and ask for the fastest internet connection that everyone would be happy with. Otherwise, you will experience with many disconnections. After all of that, you definitely need a really good instrument. If you are a piano student, you need a piano. If you are a violin student, you need a violin. If you're a cello student, you need a cello. If you're a flute student, you need a flute. Wait, isn't that common sense?
Don't question my lecture!
Lecture? This is more of a tutorial. Ain't it common sense? Hope this uncovered the methodology chapter. Let's talk about the disadvantages and advantages of video call lesson. First of all, the dressing code. What do I usually dress? I usually dress very professionally on the top and nothing at the bottom. So whenever I need to show them my pedaling, it is extremely disgusting. Let's begin with how to turn on the video call. I am a Macintosh person, so I usually use Facetime because that is one of the best apps for Macintosh. However, there are some people who doesn't use Apple. So I use the most common app, Zoom. Yay. So it all begins. First of all, we need to greet each other, but we are constantly asking if we can hear each other. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. How's practicing going? It's so amazing! Now we are off to start the lesson. When we start the lesson, the students will not struggle so much during the lesson time because they are comfortable ignoring every single word that the teacher is saying on a video call. Okay, stop. I said stop. The good thing about that is the teacher can say whatever they want.
You suck. You really suck. You seriously suck, you ugly virgin.
What? Did you say something?
What?
Did you just call me a virgin?
No!
Indicating which finger number to the student on a video call lesson has never been easier. Okay, you're using the wrong finger number. No, it's 3. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. You have to use 5, 4. Video call lessons are perfect for students who need their teacher to constantly spoon feed them every single note. Okay, you're playing the wrong pitch over there. It's... Okay, I understand. There's a D there, not a D sharp. No. Turns out, this is a fantastic idea. There are lots of fun between the teacher and the student. Also, the best part of the video call lesson is latency. What is latency, you ask? Latency is you will get syphilis. 2 girls. 1 cup. I hope this made everything clear about the video call lesson. Nah, I'm just joking. Video call lessons are not that bad. They are just very uncomfortable to use because it is not very common method in music lessons. It may be difficult for professional students because this is a good tool for amateur students, like who really needs a tutorial style lesson. The only method that would be helpful for professionals are actually teaching in a masterclass style. For example, explaining what the composition is historically, giving demonstrations of other compositions that are relevant to your repertoire, or even indicating specific parts of the music score that the student might have not recognized when they are studied at home. However, the most difficult part of the video call lesson is when you're trying to do ensemble. Again, with the latency issue, you will not be performed synchronized. Other than these issues, you will get used to it very easily. I can see that the teacher is the only one who's completely stressed out and the student has absolutely no idea if the teacher is upset. Actually, scratch that. The student doesn't give a damn. So let us all review together. Disadvantages. It is difficult for them to understand what they're saying, so it's difficult for the student to understand what the teacher is saying. Sometimes the internet connection is very bad, or if the student is a douche, they would pretend not knowing what you're saying. So it is easy for them to pretend that they have a very bad connection. You will naturally be in a position of a spoon feeder. So generally the video call lesson just turns into a tutorial instead of an actual lesson. So if we're going on quarantine again, we have to be prepared. We have to create our own curriculum and our own methodology on teaching these students. So you will never get into the situation where you will possibly turn this into a tutorial time. I mean, there are some lessons that you actually need to become a spoon feeder, but for students who are actually wanting to take a lesson very seriously, otherwise, we have to fight for our lives for this virus. Do you agree with my lecture? If you disagree, if you have any other topics that you want me to talk about, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next lecture. My name is Joshua Parkin, and as always, take care. Bye!